most expensive watches in the world. What comes to your mind when you think about luxury watches? Extravagance, multi-millions, maybe even diamonds. To some, it may seem silly to dump millions of dollars on a device that merely tells you the time, right? Well, to watch collectors, it is the joy of life. From billionaires to celebrities and even royalty, buying luxury watches is associated with class and elegance. These days, watches aren't really about telling the time. Rather, they're a symbol of status and refinement. So come along with us on this journey where we will be exploring the most expensive watches in the world. But before we jump in, please subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell to stay updated. And don't forget to give this video a huge thumbs up. Now no more waiting, let's get right into the video. On number 10 we have Patek Philippe Reference 1527. Crafted in 1943, the Patek Philippe Reference 1527 may seem rather ordinary on the outside. However, the watch features more than 20 different precious stones and is made from 20-karat gross gold. The watch was auctioned off in 2010 for a whopping $5.7 million. Why such a ridiculous high value, you ask? Well, there are two main reasons. This watch was made around the same time as the Great Depression, so it has a great historical significance. Patek went on to use this model as inspiration for several other models, and so it is a highly significant piece for the renowned brand. Next up on number 9 is Patek Philippe Reference 1518 in stainless steel. The 1518 is the first in a limited edition 4-piece series by Patek Philippe. It is cased in high-grade stainless steel and sold at an auction for the astounding price of $11 million. The auctioneers sure do love a Patek watch. This model is different from other luxury watches by the brand because most are made of rose or yellow gold. However, this version is the first and only perpetual Patek calendar chronograph made of steel. Taking the 8th spot is Paul Newman Rolex Daytona. Now what would a luxury watch list be without a Rolex? But this one is truly a rare one. Famed actor Paul Newman was gifted this watch by his wife to pay tribute to his achievements. The watch features a unique black and cream exotic dial. Experts say that only 1 in 25 Daytonas were equipped with the exotic dial because they were not selling too well originally. The Rolex Daytona owned by Newman sold in 2020 for $5,475,000 at Racing Pulse, a New York auction. It even bears the intimate inscription, "Drive Slowly, Joanne," on the case back, making it even more special for the owner. They must have been quite the fan. On number 7 we have Jacob & Co. Billionaire Watch. Now here is a watch that truly lives up to its name. The Billionaire watch contains 260 carats of emerald-cut diamonds, 167 individual components, and 19 jewels. Even the bracelet and watch face are one magnificent construction made of 18-karat white gold and are the finest representation of the Jacob & Co. craftsmanship. Valued at a jaw-dropping $18 million, this one should truly be reserved for the billionaires. Next up on number 6 is Patek Philippe Henry Graves Super Complication. Patek Philippe definitely seems to be dominating this list. This gold pocket watch was crafted in 1933 by Patek Philippe for banker Henry Graves Jr. It took nearly 5 years to design and build and is valued at $24 million. This intricate piece features 24 complications and includes a perpetual calendar, minute repeater with Westminster chimes, sunrise and sunset times, and a celestial chart based on the night sky above the owner's home in New York. So not only was it personalized for its owner, but it is also a simply stunning watch to look at. The 5th spot goes to Chopard 201 Carat Watch. This beautiful watch contains 874 diamonds, totaling 201 carats in a variety of different colors. We doubt we need to mention why it is so expensive. Everything Chopard related just is. The center of the Chopard piece showcases 3 heart-shaped diamonds in yellow, pink, and blue. Why don't they add 100 more diamonds? Almost 900 must not be enough. The price? It's $25 million. We'll give you some time to digest that information. Number 4 on this list is Jaeger-LeCoultre Valerie 101 Manchetti. With such a difficult brand name, the watch couldn't be cheap, could it? Of course not. This one has a price tag of $26 million. Customizable to feature up to 576 diamonds and featuring a sapphire dial, The Jaeger LeCoultre Valerie 101 Manchetti was gifted to Queen Elizabeth II to celebrate her 60th year in power. The watch face has a silver-colored dial and a winding crown, and the masterpiece is rather interesting to look at. It's definitely not your regular watch. We bet those prices aren't what you were expecting, but guess what? It goes even higher. Up next are the top 3 most expensive watches in the world. Keep watching till the end to learn all about them. Taking the 3rd spot is Breguet Grande Complication Marie Antoinette. The original version of this piece is believed to be commissioned for Queen of France Marie Antoinette by one of her lovers. Abraham Louis Breguet started working on the watch in 1782. However, Marie Antoinette was executed before its completion in 1827. Such is life. Every known complication at the time was added to the watch. This included a thermometer, chime, and perpetual calendar. The French were an extravagant bunch. The watch was displayed at the LA Mayer Museum in Jerusalem until it was unfortunately stolen in 1983. Eventually, the timeless piece was recovered and is still on display at the Mayer Museum today. The watch is a masterpiece encased in gold and is valued at, wait for it, $30 million. Up next on number 2 is Graf Diamonds The Fascination. We are definitely fascinated by this watch. Get it? This hefty piece is valued at a shocking $40 million and certainly looks the part. Rightly called the Fascination, this watch was designed to serve either as a watch or an eye-catching bracelet, with a flawless diamond at its heart which can be worn on a ring. The masterpiece consists of 152.96 carats of Graf's finest white diamonds, with a rare fancy-cut 38.13 carat pear-shaped diamond at its center. This diamond is interchangeable and can be fit into a bracelet instead, creating a splendid, glittering timepiece. In a similar fashion, the center diamond can be attached onto a ring to bring even more attention to the wearer. Easily convertible and comfortable to wear, the Fascination is the perfect example of Graf's craftsmanship, showcasing the best from the brand's London-based jewelers and the Swiss watchmakers. And finally, at number 1, we have Graf Diamonds Hallucination. Graf certainly has a lot of diamonds lying around. This is the watch you've all been waiting for, and it's finally here. Over the years, Graf Diamonds has showcased absolutely breathtaking pieces, but in 2014, they released the piece that made time stop. Priced at $55 million, Hallucination is not just a watch, but a work of art. The watch is comprised of an array of fancy vivid yellow, fancy intense blue, fancy light grey blue, fancy green, fancy orange, and of course, fancy intense pink and fancy light pink diamonds. Altogether, the diamonds on this watch weigh a mind-blowing 110 carats. As if all those diamonds weren't enough, a large variety of cuts on the stones have been showcased. These include marquise, radiant, pear, round, and heart-shaped diamonds. Whoever gets to own this watch will be a very, very lucky person. What a list, right? You'd think a watch would just show the time, but apparently not. There's a whole world of watch collectors out there who are willing to drop big bucks on these contraptions. Would you ever save hundreds of thousands of dollars to get your hands on a rare watch? Or will you stick with the $100 watch for the time being? Leave your thoughts about this down below. If you enjoyed the video, leave us a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for watching till the end, and I'll see you next time.